Yo, what is going on everybody? It's Juan Solo here with ASQD Gaming and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in today for some more Ghost Recon Breakpoint. So in today's video, we're going to be going down through all of the patch notes for Title Update 4.1, which is basically Operation Motherland. And I'm going to make you guys aware right from the get-go, this is going to be an extremely long video because there is an insane amount of patch notes to go through. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into it. But real quick, before we start, if you guys go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would be super appreciated. Also, for those of you that may be new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you do not miss any of my future uploads. Also, for those of you that wish to support the creation of more content here on the channel, make sure to hit that join button right next to the subscribe button to become a channel member. It will be the top link down below in the description, so make sure to go check it out. Also, I will leave a link down below in the description to the full patch notes for those of you that want to go check them out for yourself. So starting off the post on November 2nd, Operation Motherland, aka Title Update 4.1, will be deployed on the live server during maintenance across all platforms. And according to a post that went up the other day, there's going to be a downtime of around 4 hours. The update should be live around 8 a.m. Eastern time in the United States. So with that being said, the patch size for the update is going to be just over 50 gigabytes on PC, just over 48 gigabytes on Xbox, and just over 45 gigabytes on PlayStation. Moving on to the main premise of the title update, and that is the new Conquest Mode, which is a new alternative mode to the classic Ghost Recon Breakpoint story mode. It is accessible via the objective board or the TAC map right after the onboarding portion of the story mode. Players must conquer the island region by region and free Aroa from the clutches of the Bodarks with the help of the Outcast and the return of Karen Bowman. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I'm actually allowed to say this yet, but I have already played Conquest Mode. I've already went hands-on with this update, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. But also in that new Conquest Mode, we have the return of the Bodark faction, which I did touch on in yesterday's video, and I will link that down below in the description. And with that, we have 5 new enemy archetypes for the Bodarks, including the Tactician, which is going to be a radio operator that calls for backup, and that's one you're definitely going to have to worry about in this new DLC. We also have the Oppressor and the Dreadnought, which are going to be armored head to toe. We also have the Trooper, which is your standard rifleman. And then we also have the Seeker, which is a standard rifleman, but he does have the use of optical camo. But now touching on some of the new customization items that you're going to gain while you're fighting back the Bodark invasion. So there will be 11 new Russian vehicle skins, and I will pop this up on screen here so you guys can see it. I'm not going to be going down through each of these because it's not really the premise of this video talking about the vehicles. We'll also have 5 new Russian weapons and variants, including the SR3M, the SR3M Scout, the SR3M Tactical, the VSK-50, and the AK-47 Shorty. And along with that, there will be a number of new gameplay elements coming in this title update for that new Conquest Mode. So some of the new gameplay elements that we're going to be touching on here in the video is the ability to experience player agency while you reclaim Aroa. So play more than 60 short missions to dismantle the Bodark influence. Complete the missions in any order to conquer the 11 regions of Aroa. Notice the impact of your missions on Aroa as the rebel presence will increase, weakening the Bodarks. And that's one thing that a number of people have been asking about since the DLCs have been launching with Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Each DLC has been quite short. With this one, it seems to be that this is going to be extremely long. And I will say, if you do all of the missions in this DLC, it's around 20 to 25 hours long. Also, the Conquest Mode marks the return of the optical camo, which is more advanced than ever because it is now a permanent item of the item wheel, and it allows you to be invisible to the enemies up to a certain distance. Its use time is limited by the gauge that depletes according to your actions and movement. And with that being said, in Conquest Mode, you will uncover camo chests, giving you points to improve your optical camo's efficiency in many ways, including battery duration, depletion rate, reloading rate, and efficiency against detection systems. So I was hoping that the devs were going to go a little bit more in depth with that, but it seems to be that we're just going to go around and find camo chests that actually have credits in them that we're going to be able to use to upgrade the optical camo. So as you progress, you can unlock special skills by reaching one of the optical camo's 3 levels of progression: tested, effective, and combat ready, and you will gain access to battery reload overnight, water resistance, and damage control. So it seems to be right out of the gate that the battery will not recharge if you are actually playing at night, which is definitely going to make a lot of people upset right out of the gate. But it seems to be as you upgrade it, you're going to unlock the ability to recharge the battery of your optical camo at nighttime. So you're just going to have to go a little bit progress that optical camo and get it better and better. The optical camo can also be used without its upgrades in the regular story mode, which I'm curious to see how that's going to work because it says without its upgrades. So is it just going to be the baseline optical camo, or is it going to be balanced in a little bit of a different way when it comes to the story mode? That'll definitely be something interesting to check out. Also, you can enjoy more depth with the progression system, so the maximum XP level was increased from 30 to 99, and there is a new weapon mastery system introduced, allowing you to use your extra skill points to improve the characteristics of specific weapon categories that fit your playstyle. So they did also say that there's going to be things that you can unlock as you progress in your character level, being the fact that they basically add 69 levels to that character progression, and every 10 levels you're going to unlock something new. Definitely gives another reason to kind of come back and grind, which I know a lot of players were really looking forward to. So continuing here, they also enhanced some of the weather and ambient noises in the game, including 5 new exclusive ambiences to experience alongside the Conquest Mode missions, weather micro changes, clearer and denser clouds, more radiosity, frequent rain in the marshes, modified distance and density of fog, and improved impact of the sun on the environment. There was also an environment effect revamp, including insects, fumes, floating grasses, and flying birds. Weather scenarios will not repeat from one day to another, especially after bivouac breaks. You guys are going to be in for a real treat when you see this on display because it makes a massive difference in the visuals of Ghost Recon Breakpoint. The Conquest Mode is also a multiplayer experience, however, it works differently from the story mode. The co-op model is now host-centric, meaning the available activities will depend on the host progression. All players will benefit from the progress made together, so do take note of that if you're going to be playing Conquest Mode in co-op. Also, there's been a number of quality of life improvements, which I will leave a link to that down below in the description because we talked about all of these in depth in the video that I put up the other day. So now moving on to the Conquest Mode rewards. So this is actually going to take a little bit to get through. We're going to skip over the new vehicles, but I will leave this up on screen here for a quick second so you guys can see some of the new vehicles. But we are going to be gaining access to a new NVG set, which is the Bodark NVG. We're also going to be getting the Future Soldier helmet, a new title called Conqueror. We're also going to be getting the Gorka pants, the 6B43 vest, the Future Soldier vest, as well as the Russian Counter-Terrorist armor vest, the Russian Defender 2 vest, the Smersh Mali chest rig vest, as well as the Future Soldier top, the Gorka 4 jacket top, as well as the 4 Bodark lieutenants that we're going to be taking down in this DLC. You're going to be gaining their figures so you can actually roleplay as those characters once you beat this new mode. We're also going to be getting the Future Soldier scarf as a face mask, as well as the Spetsnaz balaclava, which I believe is the 3-hole balaclava that a number of people have been asking for. We're also going to be getting a couple of Bodark gear patches, as well as the Russian army patch. We're going to be getting John Kozak's cross-comm glasses. Thank the Lord. I know so many people have been asking for the cross-comm glasses for Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and it seems to be that they basically took the entire Ghost Recon Future Soldier skin and they broke it up into individual pieces so you can use whatever you want from that gear set, as well as there is a full gear set in the game as well. You'll also gain access to the SR3M, the SR3M Scout, and the SR3M Tactical. And do take note, you do not have to buy any of these in the in-game store. You don't have to buy any of these in Maria's shop. These are rewards for going through the new Conquest modes. Those are all free things that you're going to get as you progress through and complete the new Conquest mode. Along with that, with the new progression, so these things here are going to be default unlocks. So as soon as you start up the game, these new things are going to be unlocked right out of the gate. So we have the deployed integrated foregrip as well as the folded integrated foregrip, and I think both of these are going to coincide with the new SR3M. We're also going to have the Zukov stock as well as the United States Flag 3 gear patch, which I will be honest, this is a really nice looking gear patch. So also, if you acquire both the bipod and the RVG vertical foregrip, you're going to unlock the bipod and foregrip combo attachment. And as for the new leveling system, as you progress up through that, once you hit level 40, you're going to unlock the VSK50. Once you hit level 50, you're going to get the Oakley Jawbreaker cross-comm glasses. So there's another variant to the cross-comm glasses coming to Ghost Recon Breakpoint. At level 60, you're going to get the Aroa Police gear patch. At level 70, you're going to get the Camelback Ambush backpack, and this comes in 2 different variations with it being closed and open. At level 80, you're going to get the ACAR weapon, so this is different than the ACR. And at level 99, you're going to get the Verse Battalion 5th SFG title and the Titanium weapon paint. So with that being said, I think at level 99 there should have been some sort of a cool custom skin or something along with that. all you get is a new title and a titanium weapon paint, which when it comes to the role players in this game, not probably going to be using that weapon paint, but hey, there is new progression in Ghost Recon Breakpoint that a lot of people were asking for, and we finally have it. So also there's a number of free items that you're going to be able to go over to Ubisoft Connect and claim, and this includes the Alicia Diaz Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon 2 figure, along with John Kozak's Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier figure, and Scott Mitchell from Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. Those are all three the new figures, part of the 20th anniversary. You're going to need to go over to the Ubisoft Connect to actually claim those. There's also a Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Insignia gear patch, along with a couple of new vehicles that you're going to be able to claim over there as well. Now moving down through some of the new things that you're going to be able to get at Maria's shop. So this is going to be obtained with Skell credits. So this is the in-game currency, not the real money. So starting off with the weapons, we have the ACR Assault, the M110, the Resistance ASR Shorty, and the SR1. These are the new weapons that we actually talked about in the trailer from the other day. You're going to be able to get these in Maria's shop for Skell credits. Along with that is the new Mixed Materials Ghillie pants and the Mixed Materials Ghillie top. And I'm really curious to see what this thing looks like because I have not had the chance to check that out yet. We also have in the face mask slot the Future Soldier headgear. So this is basically a bunch of items that are all kind of put in one slot. I'm not exactly sure why they did it this way, but this is going to be the helmet, the cross-comm glasses, as well as the Future Soldier scarf. Those are all three tied to a face mask that you can buy in Maria's shop from day one. You don't have to progress through the story and unlock them for free. If you want to have that right at the start of the DLC, you can go in and buy those from Maria's shop. We also have the Mixed Materials Ghillie hood. Then going down into the couple of gear patches, we have a couple of Russian Army gear patches. We have the Azure glasses and the ACH cross-comm goggles. So that means we have three variations of cross-comm glasses in this update. I know a lot of people are going to be really excited about that, as well as we have a number of new vehicle skins that you're going to be able to get in there as well. And last but not least, we have the AK-47 Shorty, which you're also going to be able to buy in Maria's shop. So now moving on to some of the new store items. So this is going to be able to be purchased with Ghost Coins. We have the ACR Brown, as well as the SR3M Survival. So they're actually bringing a survival variant in with that new SR3M. But we also have the Jungle Boots DMS, which I'm not exactly sure what that signifies. We also have the M88 Efanka pants, the Tropical Combat trousers. And then when it comes to the vest, we have the 6B3 and the 6B5 vest. We have the Cry AVS loaded vest. We have the M69 flak vest. We have a new combat t-shirt along with a Gorka 3 jacket. Those are a couple more tops, along with the M88 Efanka jacket and the Tropical Combat jacket. Moving on to some of the new helmets, we have the M1 helmet covered, the Safariland Protect Delta X, the Safariland Protect Delta X, and then we have the SSH68. Those are four new helmets that you're going to be able to purchase in the in-game store. We also have a Revision Snowhawk Balaclava and the Srinka Soviet Combat Hat. Those are both in the face mask slot. We have a new backpack called the Veshmashok, which I believe that's got to be some sort of a Russian backpack. We also have three new glasses with the BCG, the Revision Snowhawk Ballistic Goggles, and the Soviet Military Goggles. So those are all of the new things that you're going to be able to pick up in the in-game store for Ghost Coins. So for the most part, that is going to do it for today's video. I know there is dozens and dozens and dozens of bug fixes that they've actually talked about in this new update. Like I said, I will link the patch notes down below in the description for those of you that want to go check it out. There was a number of customization bug fixes when it came to different items clipping with certain items in the customization area. And when I say quite a few, I mean an insane amount. There was probably 40 bug fixes when it just comes to clipping and other things in the game. There's also a number of gameplay and mission bug fixes, as well as vehicle and weapon bug fixes. And along with that, there's a number of world rewards and raid bug fixes as well, which there's just so many bug fixes that I can't really talk about all of those in this video. Otherwise, it would be an hour long, but I will, like I said, link that down below in the description for those of you that want to sift through those bug fixes and see if the bugs that you've been having have been fixed. But like I said, that's all for the video. If you guys enjoyed it, you are excited about Operation Motherland and Title Update 4.1 releasing in just a couple of days, make sure to drop a like on the video and also subscribe if you are new to stay up to date on all content surrounding Ghost Recon Breakpoint and Operation Motherland here on the channel. But that is going to do it for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Out.